Hello everyone, this is Kusick here for another recorder lesson. And you can see that we're working on the song Pierrot today. That's French. And this song comes by a number of different names. So if you go to our Sumas YouTube channel, you will find your playlist there, 4th grade recorder. And you'll see a song called Au clair de la Lune, which is also French for the light of the moon, but it's the same song. So the one that I'm working on today then has a video in your playlist for you to work with and play along with, okay? So if you look at this piece, you can see we still only have the 3 different notes. So we've got our hand staff, which looks a little bit like the lines and spaces on the music staff. And you can see we've got a note that's stuck to the second line of the staff. Do you remember what that note name's called? That's a G. And then you'll see there's 3 of those in your music. And then it moves to this note, which is a space note. It's the second space. Remember what that note name is? That's your A. And then you're going to have a note on the line here. That's the 3rd line. And do you remember the name of the note that sits there? That's your B. So this song goes like this. G, 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 A, B, A, G, B, A, G. And then what do you notice about line 2 of the music? It's just the same, isn't it? So once you learn line 1, you've got the whole song figured out. So you can see, I'll use my mouse so you can see I'm circling. We have some long notes. These are the half notes. They get 2 counts. So you play and wait, and play and wait. If you need a breath, that's what these little marks are here, breath marks. You might not need to take a breath there though. And then you've got your quarter notes. Do you remember what this is, this symbol? It's called a half rest. Kind of looks like a little hat, so that's how you can remember it. And that's just like a half note. It gets 2 beats, but a rest gets 2 beats of silence. So that's a little break in the music. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the beginning and play the first 2 groups of notes. We call a group of notes a measure. And these 2 groups of notes fit together in kind of like a musical sentence. So we could say, I'm playing the first sentence. In music, it's kind of the first phrase. So it's going to sound like this. I'm starting on my G. So that goes like this. G, 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 A, B, A. Let's try it with me. Ready, go. Short, 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 long, long. Try it again. Ready, go. G, 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 A, B, A. Okay, so that was the first 2 measures. Now we're going to look at the last 2 measures. You can see we go back to a G here, and we jump up to the B. So we're not stepping anymore, we're taking a little jump. There's the A, and G. So once we jump up to the B, then we just step down back to the G. So this is where I am, where my pointer is there. This part will go G, B. You go from 3 fingers to 1 finger. Don't forget to have your thumb covering too. G, B, A, G. Wait, wait. And then it's like going back to the beginning of the music and playing that whole thing again. Okay. Remember your left hand or your left hand is on top. And your right hand, your thumb's just resting behind to give some support. Okay, here's the second part, starting on a G. Ready, now. Rest, rest. Sound like this. G, B, A, G, rest, rest. Okay, try that. 1, 2, start on G, G, B, A, G, rest, rest. Okay, I'm going to put all those parts together. That's the whole song. It starts on a G. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest. Now I'm going to play the bottom line. Ready, go. Rest, rest. You might have noticed that I did take a breath where the breath mark was. Okay, so now I'll put my fingers up here so you can see it. We'll go back to the beginning. 1, 2, start on G. G, 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 A, B, A, G, B, A, G. Line 2. G, 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 A, B, A, G, B, A, G. Rest, rest. Okay, so I'm going to try pausing here, and then I want to show you how you can get some help from our YouTube channel. Okay, here we are again. So you can see on my screen that I went to YouTube and I entered Sumas Elementary, and this is what came up. You can see Miss Condry and some other teachers have posted some things here. So what I did to get to the playlists, there's a couple of ways. You can either go up here where these 3 bars are and click there. And if that doesn't do so much for you, then you can click on the picture. And now you can see playlists here. Let's see if this brings it up. Okay. And then you look through and you look for Recorder 4th grade. And view full playlist. Let's see what this does. And you can see there's some things, not just recorder things. There's some really fun videos that you could take a look at here. And there's my recorder lesson. So this one will be up there soon. By the time you get there, it will be. And then you can see this is a nice recorder warm-up for G, A, and B. Here's a warm-up for hot cross buns. Here's hot cross buns. There's Gently Sleep, which in your book is called Lullaby. We worked on that on my last recorder lesson. And then here's the one we just did. So this is Preparing for Au Clair de la Lune. Let's see if this will bring it up. Okay, so now this is the warm-up for Au Clair de la Lune, which is the same as Pierrot that we were just working on. And it has some echo. I'm not sharing the sound, so you probably won't be able to hear the. And then you get to play along. And then you listen again. And then you play along. And then once you feel like you've done that okay, you're feeling okay about that, then you can go to the actual song. So that one was called Preparing for Au Clair de la Lune. And now this is Au Clair de la Lune. that you would bring up, and it'll go through the whole piece and give you a little bit of echo time, and then it'll give you a chance to play the whole thing, and then it'll take away some of the support on the screen, and it won't show you the recorder and the name of the notes. So they're calling that a little test, and you can try out and see how you're doing with that one. Okay. So if you feel like you have worked through all of these videos and you're ready for something else, then I would recommend, let's see if it'll bring it up here. It wants me to sign in to show these perhaps. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to the home page. Everything works a little more slowly when you're recording your screen. So keep going back and see if we can get back to the playlist. There they are. And then you can look for Recorder 5th grade. Here's Recorder 5th grade. And then you can see, if I move myself out of the way, you can see over on the side, you've got some of the same things in your playlist, but a lot of other stuff too. So there's some things that you're welcome to work on here. Lots of other stuff here. And it's a pretty good way to work through some of those pieces. Pretty clear. So feel free to go ahead and work on those if you'd like. And stop sharing and go back here. So I hope you're feeling okay about your recorder lessons. If you're not, you know, it's okay. It's hard to learn a new instrument, and it's harder to learn it on your own at home, like a lot of you are doing right now. So definitely send me an email if you want to do a Zoom like this, just the two of us, or a small group of you. And try the videos and see how you do. And if you end up feeling really frustrated, then this is all just optional, right? So it's not required. And if you're feeling too frustrated, then maybe give it a break and try coming back to it later, okay? So I'd be happy to hear about how you're doing. If you want to, like I said, do a little Zoom and show me what you're doing, or if you want to record yourself and email it to me at school or to your teacher and they could send it to me, that'd be nice too. Okay, so I'm hoping you're checking out some of those videos. I also have a playlist called Music Ideas, and I have a playlist called Mrs. Kusick Stories. And those are all for all the kids in the school. Okay, so that's it for now. Good luck. I'll talk to you soon.